So I'm originally from Detroit, so you already know what Aretha Franklin means to Detroit. And
Oh
she's also,
God,
yeah, she's
right.
everything. I mean, she's the queen of our city, even
She's
still, will
everything
always be everything. Her biopic is
forever.
Respect Forever, forever. Her biopic Respect is coming out soon. When you think of Aretha, what's kind of your favorite story that comes to mind?
Well, back in the day, we hung a lot, not hung a lot, but she called me about 6 months before she passed and reminded me. She said, "Patty, girl, you remember we used to hang at this club in Detroit when we were doing a show in Detroit?" And we so I acted like I remembered. But she remembered. She remembers everything, but I don't quite remember the club. But I know we had a lot of things together that we did a lot, and most people thought that we were enemies. That's a story that's relevant, and we're not. We've never been enemies. I've always admired her as the best singer in the world. And before she died, we did talk about doing a duet together. That was like 6 months before she passed. And it never happened. But I've always wanted to do something with her. And to see my baby Jennifer portraying her life is such a blessing to me because Jennifer and I talk seemed like every other day. And when she was about to do the story, she said, Mama, tell me something about Aretha, the way, because you guys travel in the same circuit and at the same time. And what was it like? I said, well, it wasn't easy back in those days for Aretha or Patti LaBelle. So we struggled, but through it all, that show had to go on. And that show always was phenomenal with Aretha Franklin, speaking of her. And just, I could never say anything bad about her, just everything good. She was my hero.
Yeah, you
She
said it
is
was.
my hero.
Yeah, it is. You said
Aretha Franklin.
Oh God, hands down. There was nobody like Aretha Franklin. There won't be anybody like Aretha Franklin. She's a perfect example of a child that came out of the church choir, that learned, soul from the heart by singing gospel music, and her interpretation of music. There's nobody else that's ever going to be like Aretha Franklin. Never.
Back to Aretha, I want to say, you two were notably really close friends, but you
Yeah.
say she didn't have a lot of people that were in her inner circle
No.
that she liked. What was it about her? Was she not a people person, or how would you
She
describe?
didn't have time for all that.
She did not. She seemed like she did.
Some people she didn't.
Right.
Yeah, some people just don't have. I'm not trying out here trying to make new friends.
Yeah.
I have worked with Aretha on different. I've been with Aretha. I met Aretha, and I have the utmost of respect for Aretha Franklin. I think she was definitely one of my mentors, and in terms of watching her, listening to her, seeing the use of her voice, the power that she packed behind her notes, the the dedication that she had to whatever it was she was singing in the moment. I learned a lot from Aretha, and I absolutely adore her. So that's a good thing. And I still adore her. And whenever she sings, I'm a baby.
We are excited to bring out our next guest. You're hearing her right now. She is the godmother of soul, and now she's guest starring in the hit series Greenleaf. Please welcome the one and only Miss Patti LaBelle. Come on, girl. Oh, come on, girl. I'm not gonna bite you. Come on, girl. I'm not gonna bite you. Oh,
I thought I had to sit far away.
no.
But you're my good friend,
no.
so I should have known better.
I know. It is so great to see you,
Thank you,
and to spend a little
sweetheart.
time with you. And it's beautiful, the tribute that you did to your dear friend, Aretha Franklin.
It is one of my better friends in life. I looked up to her. She was like my hero, the best singer in the world
Bless
of
your
all
heart.
times. And I did a tribute to her, Philadelphia, my show, a couple days ago. I was singing You Are My Friend to her screen of all of her accomplishments, some of her. She's done everything. So I just wanted, to do my thing for Aretha because she, oh gosh, she is the greatest.
Yes. It was beautiful what you did for her. It
you.
really was.
Thank you, Robin.
Aretha, yes.
Thank you for being here. Thank you for that opening, the tribute to Aretha Franklin. That was so... Only you, dude. I know. I just love you so much. You met Aretha, right, once?
I did. I met her a few times.
we sang at the White House, and she was so sweet, and she was like so cute, and I was like, how are you, real person?
I know, right?
Yeah, no, it's an honor to have met her, and we're gonna celebrate her.
Yeah. Didn't she send you a thing? You told me this story.
Oh yeah. Oh my God. So she called me.
Yeah.
And she called me one time. It was one time only. Called me, and she goes, "Hi, it's Aretha." And I was like, Franklin?
How many Arethas do you know?
Yeah, I was like, Aretha?
Yeah.
There's only one Aretha. Oh, yeah, so I was like, how are you? How are you?
Yeah, it's cool.
And she was like, I'm good. You know, my nephew or grandson, I don't remember which one was because it was Aretha Franklin on the phone and I didn't know what was happening.
Yeah.
She was like, is an artist who wants to send you some music. And I was like, oh my God, I'd be honored to listen. Like, thank you for thinking of me. Like, send it, just like text me the MP3 or something. And she was like, well, I don't know how to do that, so I'm gonna send it to you. And like 4 months later, I got a package with like a CD. Like,
her grandson is now 45 years old,
like months later, I got it. It was nice, it was great.
Well, my mother is my greatest inspiration out of anybody. Beside my mom would be Aretha. Of course, Dion. You know, my family is my greatest inspiration. But I guess it goes back to when I first heard Aretha sing, or when I was in the studio and I saw Aretha and Sweet Inspirations working together, and I heard Aretha's voice. It's just something that she has, and the way she makes people feel, you know, was what I wanted to have, you know, what I said, ooh, if I could ever be a singer, that's the way I'd want to make people feel. I want to have that kind of gut feeling that where I can make myself feel good and make everybody else feel good. Yeah.
When you're singing now, do you feel that?
Oh yes. I wouldn't sing if I couldn't.
It's soul. It's exactly soul. It's what it is. She's the queen of soul. And if I can't even describe it. All I can tell you is I can feel it. You know, it's just that deep. It's just right from there.
At such a young age to already be in the same company as an Aretha Franklin. I mean, that has to blow you away. I mean, you know what your talents are, but still, I mean, it has to be someone that you grew up admiring.
Yeah.
And now to be considered her equal.
Yeah. Ooh, don't tell her. Don't tell her. No, what really trips me out is that I knew Aretha personally growing up. You know, I was around her a lot when I was a little girl. So it really trips me out to, you know, become, you know, this, and then, you know, see her, like, work with her in the studio, you know, and actually stand and sing with the Queen of Soul. You know, that's pretty deep, you know, and a thrill and an honor.
Wasn't it intimidating at all?
At some points it was, you know, at some points it was, because I looked up to her, you know, and, you know, to me she was like, you know, the ultimate, which she is, you know, and to actually have to stand there, you know, and be her equal in the recording studio and record the record, you know, it was like, wow, you know. Okay. Yeah, I got by it. It's cool.